All right, time for more space weather. What's going on here on the SDO? Oh my goodness. The SDO. It must be NASA trying to cover up alien spacecraft, or perhaps Nibiru's making an appearance again. Oh my goodness. Let's watch it happen. Oh geez. It's scaring us. We're frightened. Oh goodness gracious me. What is going on with the SDO? Oh man, somebody's trying to hide the truth. Just kidding, folks. That's a calibration maneuver that the SDO does every so often. Let's look at actual space weather here. Head to spaceweathernews.com, look at some actual data. X-ray flux is flatlined. Also, we'd like to state that we were totally wrong about the phi angle. The phi angle seems to be converging at 315. Also, the earthquake forecast, completely wrong. No 7.0 earthquakes in the past 24 hours. And the connection to the incoming coronal hole seems to really be taking its time. Although it must be connected now, and that 315 phi angle has to be evidence of it. We are getting a bit of an electron flux drop-off, as predicted. Not really any charging hazards going on. And the F2 ionosphere is looking a little bit anomalous there. We've got highly charged and lowly charged areas there that are significant. So, what else is happening? Well, our sunspot 2723 is degrading. Although there is a little bit of reverse polarity there at the front. Not expected to be part of cycle 25 or anything like that. Let's keep moving on. Here's the magnetic lines in 171 angstroms. You can see that incoming coronal hole. It does look like the north portion of it is magnetically connected, which is why we're getting a phi angle of 315 instead of a phi angle of around 180 as predicted. Check out the real-time solar wind data. There we go. Phi angle is at 288 now. It looks like the more northern portion of that coronal hole is the part that's magnetically connected. And so really the earthquake risk should not be lifted, but until that thing entirely connects, we need to keep an eye on the magnetometer. Solar wind density is at 5.44 and it's been flat. And solar wind speed has jumped up to about 500 there, but now it's come back to 403. Perhaps a magnetic shock wave in front of the incoming coronal wind stream. Lastly, check out spaceweather.com for an interesting article about cosmic rays. We know that the cosmic ray flux varies with solar activity. So when solar activity is very high, cosmic ray flux is low, and vice versa. Right now, being at a solar minimum, most likely a grand solar minimum, cosmic ray levels are higher than ever measured before. So basically, if you are flying across the US, you're absorbing about 1 to 2 dental x-rays across your entire body. Now, as they're stating here, radiation increases with altitude. You're getting about 40 to 60 times greater cosmic ray influence than you'd get at sea level while flying a cross-country flight. On international flights, you're going to get about 5 to 6 dental x-rays in your whole body. The Arctic does have more cosmic radiation than the tropics do because of the filtering of the atmosphere. So you can see Sweden has much more higher cosmic rays than the US. Chile, which is near the equator, has much lower levels. And here's the dose rate of radiation once you get to altitude and what it's like at sea level. Take a look at the sun in 304 angstroms. You got some filamentary activity going on. Actually, the filament on the southwest portion does indeed explode right around the same time as the calibration maneuver. Let's take a look at that. Not sure where that ejecta went. Let's see if we can figure it out. Solar Ham. Thank you, Solar Ham, for all the data. Let's take a look at the LASCO and see if we can see that CME. Actually, it looks like a CME on the east side, too. Look at the 48-hour GIF. Will it play? That's the question. Does not appear to be working. Let's try again. Maybe I clicked it wrong. Looks like a big CME on the off the northeastern limb there. Since that GIF's not working, let's check this one out. Not seeing it. Anyway, let's head back to 304 angstroms. Thanks, subscribers, for helping us to reach 150. Stay tuned for more updates.